So I'm looking at my stock situation today. I've got a number of pieces of material that are just a bit too long for these shelves. They stick out, it's not ideal. And then round here I've got this box of sort of intermediate length pieces, sort of somewhere between 1 metre and 1.5 metres long, which aren't quite long enough to fit up here where I've store my long pieces of material. So what I'm planning on doing is making a set of shelves along the wall there to store everything, but sort of not very deep, and lots of levels, just so I can see what I've got. So I'm going to make some brackets with a little bit of an incline on them so the stuff doesn't roll off, and I've rounded up all my long bits of wood, scrap wood, that I'm going to use to make the shelves. And the brackets, by the magic of 3D printing, are here. And I've printed these in 2 halves because I wanted to print them this way up for the strength, so that each layer is the shape of the bracket. And then I'm going to get 2 pieces and bolt them together like that to make one bracket. Screw it to the wall. Got some holes around the part there. The holes through the sides here are for additional strength. The way that works is because when you have an external wall, you get some extra solid material compared to the infill, which is not solid. So those circles actually add quite a lot more rigidity than if it was just a solid piece. Let's bolt a few together, or bolt a couple together, screw them to the wall and see what it looks like. So whilst the brackets are holding the weight of this bunch of steel, I think I'm going to use the wood, some of the 3x2 CLS that I've got here from the old material rack, to make a slightly stronger shelf for the steel because it's very heavy. Possibly do 2 because we've got a load of steel pipe and stuff. So the lower shelves will be deeper, and then as they get higher they'll get shallower for the smaller, lighter stuff like the aluminium and the well, I've got small amounts of stainless bar and stuff. So I'm going to do that. Alright, there's the finished article. So up the top, this is all stainless material, so bar and small tubes, and there's a little bit of random, I think there's 1 or 2 chromed tubes like that one. I don't think that's stainless. Then we've got aluminium stock, just long bits, big bits, so on. Aluminium extrusions, I've got a few more to round up to put on the shelf as well. Then we've got steel bar stock. It's mostly these stainless steel bars, which I got a lot of, surplus. There's a few bits and bobs of nasty cold rolled and other bits and bobs, but that's that. Then down to steel, just big bits of steel. We've got angle and box there, and then we've got steel tubes down the bottom. And then in the box just at the side here, I've got all my threaded bar and a few odds and sods, like a plastic rod, bit of brass, clear bit of acrylic, that's nylon. And then over here just got the sheet material, which doesn't take up much room, just leant against the wall. That means that now the aluminium drawer's looking a little bit neater over here. My steel drawer isn't quite so jam-packed. So overall, quite pleased with that. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll put the files for the little brackets I made in the description, so you can print them out if you want. The angle on the shelf probably isn't quite sufficient. I might need to increase these a little. I'm also wondering whether they're going to sag in the heat of the summer. It's only PLA, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I might print out some more of these for, say, up here. I mean, at the moment I've got square bits stopping everything rolling off here, but it's okay for the moment. But you know, if I get much more, I'm definitely going to need something to retain it, and probably make the brackets a bit stronger and more angled. But there we go. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.